I just need a moment of y'all time so I can tell y'all how good God is. So I just got home, but I was coming from Sam's Club and I was taking my normal way home and traffic was stopped. So then I turn around and see that there's two cars stuck in a ditch and the police have the other side of the road blocked off. So I go a different way. I go this way and I see that the road looked like it hadn't been plowed. So I was like, I'm not going to go there because traffic was again slowed down and everybody was kind of getting stuck in that snow because it was getting caught in their wheels. So then I back up because I'm like, I'm gonna go a different way because that way don't look like I'm gonna make it through. So I'm gonna go a different way. I'm backing up. A car behind me is backing up. He goes into this lot part to do a U-turn, turns around. And I'm gonna do the same thing to go the other way to go back to the roundabout. But when I turn, my wheel dips into this divot, ditch, whatever you want to call it. My wheel dips in. So this man, he's gone about his merry way, but now I'm stuck. And I'm like, dang, I was just trying to avoid getting stuck. Now I'm stuck in here. So people driving by, I'm still just trying to maneuver my wheel, trying to get stuck from it. So then I see that somebody comes up, I see somebody walk on the side of me and they're like, you need help? And I was like, yes, please. Please help me. So then he trying to help, like, do the same thing I was doing, but it wasn't working. So then he pulls in front of me. He has a cord, and then he was like, I couldn't find your hook. The hook that goes at the bottom is a steel plate. But he was like, your car is made like mine, so I could just hook it up in the back. And he was like, this cord isn't really, cable, whatever it's called, isn't really made for cars, but we're going to try it out. I keep having to cough. So then he's in the back, and I see his car going like, because he's I'm in reverse, trying to get out. We're trying to work together, make the dream work. But before he gets in his car, he was like, yeah, I told you he doesn't have a thick enough cable. And he was like, we're going to pray and hope that God gets us out of this. So as we're sitting there struggling, cars are kind of coming by, stopping, trying to like go around. Another green car pulls up. He, and no greeting or nothing, but he just gets out of the car, pops his trunk. What did he have? A thicker cable. A thicker cable, y'all. Listen. And they switch. Well, he switches out the cable. This guy standing there was like, yeah, I was going to go this way, but then it was too much going on. So I was trying to turn around and it didn't happen, basically. So then as I'm sitting there talking to him, and he also got in the driver's seat and was trying to maneuver some stuff, but still too stuck. And the other guy's still like trying to get me out. And then somebody else pulls up with a shovel. I'm like, okay, Lord. And in my head, I'm like, Lord, please just get me unstuck. Like, get me out of this. I didn't tell you, I have my kids in the back seat and it's cold. And I only have 28 miles until my tank is empty. So I can't stay here too long. And this is before anybody even shows up. I'm like, my daughter's out of milk. She started to fuzz. My son just went to sleep. So I'm like, thank the Lord. Gave my daughter some food and she went to sleep. All this stuff is happening. My heart is just so full. Because I'm like, these people just stopped to help me. Like, they don't know me at all. So then another person pulls up, I told you, with the shovel. So I'm there, we like switching out, trying to get the car and my truck unstuck. And then I look over, another person pulls up with a shovel. I was like, my God. And I'm just like God, you're doing your big one right now. Like, you really showing me who you are. I'm his creation. I'm his handiwork. He did not create me and leave me. He created me and he tends to me. He cares for me. My babies are still asleep in the back seat. Two people are inside shoveling. The other guy, he's like, was adjusting the car in the back. And so when we do finally try to get me unstuck, like we're not crashing into each other. So then I was playing with the settings on my car, and I'm trying not to cry. The settings on my car said sand/deep snow mode. So I adjust that, and next thing you know, I'm like, okay, I switched the settings on my car, and he was like, okay. And he was like basically, he is calling the shots. This guy that pulled up with the green with the thicker cable. So two people on the side shoveling, guy in the back pulling me, and the other guy directing traffic and making sure we're good to go. So he was like, okay, put her in reverse. So I'm going, y'all. I'm going. So then I'm going, and then my car is coming out. But then I was like, no, before that, like, the car was moving, but I was just getting stuck deeper in the snow. And I was like, okay, we gotta figure this out. So then he's like, okay, everybody, we're ready. Boom, I'm coming out. Like, this time I'm coming out for real. Like, I'm coming. So then the guy that's directing traffic, he tells me, okay, pull out some more so you don't get stuck again. And I told him, I was like, I was gonna go that way, but it looks like the road hasn't been plowed, and I didn't want to get stuck again. He told me, he was like, drive in the middle of the road if nobody is coming. And then and you want to know why he told me that though? It's because he had already been that way. He had already been that way. He knew what to expect. He knew what lied ahead. He had already gone through it, people. Are you hearing me? He had already been through it. Because to me, it looked like I was going to get stuck. But him, he's already been through it. He's like, you're going to get through. Stay in the middle. Stay on the narrow way. Stay on the narrow way. When I tell you, these are all strangers. But when 2 or 3 or more are gathered, let him be in the midst. We were all on one accord. Everybody was at their station, manning their stations. We were locked in on one accord. And I'm just so grateful. Like, God is just so good. And every time I tell this story, I've told it to 2-3 people. Y'all number 3. And every time I get so emotional because, God, you really care for me. Like, you knew that this was going to happen. And you sent those people to get me out. I didn't know what to do. I was like, let me call my husband. And he at work. But God, you showed up and you did your big one. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Like, and I really hope hearing my testimony today, let y'all know that God, he is the author of tomorrow. So he already knows he loves you. He loves you. He cares for you. And you're in trouble. If you are in trouble, he is a very present help. This is a long video, but I need y'all to shout with me because God is so good and he is so intentional. Kids in the back seat, cold outside, stuck in the snow. 4 strangers come to help me. When I got unstuck, I was like, God bless you. Like, we hugging each other. I'm like, thank you so much.